Alright guys, welcome back to another Patreon request, and this one comes from my good friend, the Mount Vernon Kid. Chris, hope you're watching, hope you enjoy this. And this is one of the requests he sent me, and this is a crossover he wanted me to do between Daredevil and the Shadow. So yeah, we got Daredevil and the Shadow here. So my idea for this crossover, because we'll never get it from Marvel and Dynamite, sadly, but how I would do this crossover is basically Matt Murdock gets a message from someone he was the last person he was expecting, and that's the Hand. The Hand arrives in Matt Murdock's apartment and are basically telling him, "Look, Daredevil, you don't want us here. We didn't want to come here, but we're out of options. We have we're getting massacred by an unseen opponent, and we want you to stop them." And Matt's like, "Yeah, no way, dude. Fuck you." But he's he is curious. Is it if it's Elektra or Castle or whoever, you deserve it. I don't like the idea of you guys getting killed off, even if it's Matt, Frank, Logan, Elektra, Frank. You deserve it. You deserve everything that's coming to you. I'm not gonna stop one of my friends from killing you all, and I'm not gonna save you either. So, but then they say it's none of them. It's someone else. It is someone that the Hand has been someone the Hand has always feared. Throughout the ages, the Hand has feared someone and had dealings with them in the past. That person is simply known as the Shadow. So the Shadow is massacring the Hand. He's basically been... Lamont Cranston has been massacring the Hand on a great level. He's been hunting down private homes. He's been hunting he's been looking for not just dojos and private bases or whatever. He's literally been going into apartments and condos and other homes of high-ranking members, political members of the Hand, and killing them in their homes. The Shadow has more or less declared one-man war on them, and the Hand, we hate you, Daredevil, but we fear him. We hate the devil, and we do not fear the devil. We fear the Shadow. So Daredevil's I don't care who he is. He's gonna kick your ass. I hope he kills you all. And to which the members of the Hand are it's so funny you talk about, justice and what's right or wrong, but the moment someone asks for your help, you turn your nose up on your own justice. And we kind of figured you'd do this. We kind of figured you would do something like this, Daredevil. So we're gonna do something. We're gonna do this the non-peaceful way. Basically, they tell Matt that they have ninjas outside of Foggy Nelson's house, and they said, "We give the word, they go in there and kill him, and you will not be able to get there in time to save him. Before you even grab your costume or grab even so much as your phone, he'll already be dead, and you know he will. So you track down and defeat the Shadow, and we will not only will we let Foggy live, we will leave you be. We will consider this. We have conversed with the elders of the Hand, and we have the Hand has decided, if you kill the Shadow, if you kill Lamont Cranston, we will leave you be. We will leave everyone in your life be. We will honor a truce between our war will be over. Think on that." So Daredevil begrudgingly agrees, but he says, "I bring him, but we do this on my terms. We bring him to justice. I don't kill him." And Daredevil, the Hand members are "No, if you want justice, you'll bring him to us, and we'll kill him." So yeah, Daredevil agrees to aid the Hand in hunting down the Shadow. So the Shadow, at this point, Cranston has been more or less been massacred. Like I said, he's been killing his way through several members of the Hand, and they can't stop him until he's in New York, and Murdock is I've heard the name the Shadow before. he was big in the 20s, but he was literally like an urban legend. Like, that's how I kind of explain, like, why like, even though the Shadow exists in New York, same with Daredevil and all the other Marvel heroes, I would have it that the Shadow's kind of like an urban legend. He was like a boogeyman to like gangsters and criminals back in the 20s and 30s. And everyone's like, and Daredevil's even like, you know, he'd have to be like 80 or something, and then he thinks to himself, unless there's something supernatural keeping him alive, because he's already like, I've encountered gods, I've encountered immortals, I've encountered crazy shit, so nothing surprises me. And if it's one thing I've learned, is that sometimes there's truth in legends. So Matt goes out and hunts down the Shadow, and the problem is like, when he's investigating like the last known location of where the Shadow had hit the Hand, Cranston gets the drop on Murdoch, and he's like, and Daredevil's like, there is no way he could have done that. Like, there is not a person, there is literally only a few people who can get the drop on me. He shouldn't be one, and like, they're all friends. Like, that's the thing, is like, everyone I know who can get the drop on me are friends. The fact that this guy can get so close to me, it freaks Daredevil out. Cranston's like, like, you're slow, kid. I'm old and I'm faster than you. So Daredevil and the Shadow fight, and the Shadow's like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, I'm not the bad guy here. I am in no way, shape, or form your enemy. I'm doing what you couldn't. And Daredevil wants to know, like, why are you attacking the Hand now? And it turns out that the Shadow is going to war with the Hand now is because the Hand had recently assassinated one of the Hand's, like, the Hand's old lover, Margot. They had killed her because she had stolen from the Hand. And now the Hand had finally, ages ago she stole from the Hand, but now they finally tracked her down and killed her, and that spurned the wrath of the Shadow, and that's why he's waging war on them. And he's like, I know who you are, Matt Murdock. Matt Murdock, Matt Murdock, lawyer, blind, but also enhanced. Too bad you can't see this coming. And just hits, he triggers like a flashbang in the room and just blinds Daredevil even more and just wails on him. And Daredevil's like, there is no way this guy can be this good. As old as he is, he's either like got some kind of spooky supernatural ability, or he's that well trained. So, in this fight, like, basically the fight goes on until Daredevil, like, the two stop, and the Shadow goes, you want to help me? Like, I will stop this if you help me get back what was, like, if they're not just gonna, they not only killed Margot, they resurrected her. They perverted her death, and I am going to stop that. So, you help me stop that, and I will cease my war on the Hand. So, from there, the two decide to team up and battle the Hand, and Margot, who is just like Kent, she's using his real name, Kent Allard. She's like, Kent, we can finally be together. We can, you can stop being the Shadow. You can lead the Hand now. The Hand would be willing to have you as their leader. And he's like, the only thing I serve is justice. Blam! And kills her. And by the end of it, Daredevil's like, oh man, that must have been hard. I know what that's like to lose a love or even kill them. And he's like, you don't know dick about me, Daredevil. So Shadow and Daredevil part ways, and yeah, so there you go. There you go. There's your crossover, people. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of it? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Chris, thank you again for this request. And as always, if you haven't already, if you would like to have a request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, where if you hit the 4th tier, you can send me a request. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. See you next time in the Multiverse.